visiting Angleton Wildcats. And now for tonight's lineups. Introducing the visiting Wildcats led by head coach Clayton Stewart and assistant Kevin Langerby. The reserves tonight for the Wildcats: number 2, Braxton Beatty; number 4, Zephyr Meadart; number 9, David Guerrera; number 10, Jackson Odin; number 13, Rylan Arce; number 14, Gary Caldwell; number 15, Rylan Brown; number 17, Carson Perlipiano; number 18, Jacob Del Hierro; number 19, Jeremy Peel; and number 20, Diego Morales. Tonight's starting lineup for Angleton, leading off playing shortstop, number 3, Emilio Canchola. Batting second, playing right field, number 16, Nicholas Jackson. Hitting third, playing third base, number 8, Cade Estrada. Batting cleanup, the starting pitcher, number 7, Cade Dobbs. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 21, Justin Mintz. Hitting sixth, the DH, number 11, JT Buchanan. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 1, Owen Perlipiano. Hitting eighth, the catcher, number 6, Gavin Brawner. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 12, Isaiah Brooks. And starting left fielder tonight for the Wildcats, number 5, Cade Morris. And now, introducing your hometown Friendswood Mustangs, led by head coach Corey Benavides, coaches Bam Hollier, James Cook, and Brandon Clemens. The reserves tonight for the Mustangs: number 4, Trevor Moore; number 6, Drew Smith; number 7, Eric McGill; number 8, Colton Pleasant; number 9, Mason LaRue; number 10, Tommy Daly; number 13, Ryan Duncan; number 14, Caden Crow; number 15, Jacob Reese; number 16, Caden Robertson; number 18, Landon Finkley; number 20, Cooper Harris; number 22, Peyton Resnick; number 23, Trace Barber; number 27, Jack Herncall; and number 19, Patrick Bird. Tonight's starting lineup for Friendswood, leading off playing second base, number 17, freshman Ryan Chisholm. Batting second, the starting catcher, number 1, senior Dane Perry. Hitting third, playing shortstop, number 5, junior Dawson Henson. Batting cleanup, playing third base, number 2, junior Caden Wells. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 11, senior Lane Vegas. Hitting sixth, playing left field, number 12, senior Justin Volker. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 24, senior Matt Lara. Hitting eighth, playing right field, number 26, junior Jackson Black. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 3, junior Landon McGuire. And the starting pitcher for the Mustangs today, number 21, junior Landon Collins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bobby Black Field here in Friendswood, Texas. I'm Joe Hollier, along with our producer tonight, Jennifer Hollier. Cade Lyko doing color and PA announcing tonight, and Ellie Lyko on the board doing the scoreboard for us. QA tonight is Chuck Licata, and we are set to bring you the District 25A matchup between the Friendswood Mustangs and Angleton Wildcats. Friendswood comes into tonight's game at 10-4-1. They are 3-1 in district play after losing to Santa Fe here at home 2-0. And that was a tough loss for Friendswood on Tuesday. Angleton, on the other hand, they come in at 9-9-1 overall. They are 2-2 in district play. Angleton lost to Santa Fe 3-1, lost to LaPorte 2-0, beat Iowa Colony 2-0, and beat Galveston Ball 3-2. So a lot of low-scoring, close games for Angleton, and the reason for that is they have two excellent starters that they can choose from, and it's been that way for a while. Tonight they're going to face Mr. Dobbs, Cade, and he's been tough on the Mustangs. Mustangs have been lucky to beat him a couple of times, but he's no easy one. We get Trenton Lewis against Santa Fe threw a 5-hit shutout and beat Friendswood 2-0, and then our reward is to face Dobbs tonight here.
Yeah, I tell you, the other night against Santa Fe, just a well-pitched game, probably a completely different type of pitcher, though, than Cade Dobbs. Cade Dobbs is going to have some excellent stuff and a lot more velo probably, but, you mentioned Angleton in the low-scoring games. Been kind of MO for them in the last few years, right? Just great pitching, but not a whole lot of offense. So let's see if the Mustangs can get something started here early tonight.
No, you're exactly right. Angleton's big problem in the past as they haven't been able to put up any runs for this great pitching staff that they have. And again, their games thus far have been very low scoring. Landon Collins on the mound for your Mustangs. Lefty's first offering is in there for a called strike. Collins last pitched against Tomball.
Yeah, Collins looks good. Big lefty, a junior. Got some good velo. Nice compact delivery to the plate. I like it. Kind of an effortless mechanics there. Looks really good.
Shortstop Emilio Conchata will lead it off for the Wildcats. And this game was originally scheduled to be played on Friday in Angleton. But due to the rain and Angleton's tarp being ripped, hit pretty good, left center field. Long run for Vegas out in center. He makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting right field, number 16, Nicholas Jackson.
So instead of playing in Angleton, we moved it to here, and then they moved it back a couple of times, but we're underway. Field's in great shape. Friendswood's tarp worked perfectly. Actually had to add some water to the infield to get it ready because it was completely dry.
Yeah, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
Tells you how good that tarp is because we got a lot of rain.
Big one hopper over to Wells. And he throws a strike to Laura, and there's two away.
Well, this is a nice little start for Landon Collins so far. 4 pitches, 2 outs, all strikes.
Brings up
more of
the
that.
third baseman, Cade Estrada.
Now batting third baseman, number 8, Cade Estrada.
There are 3 Cades on this team, not counting the one in the booth here tonight.
I mean, brownie points for the Wildcats. I mean, 3 Cades, they got to be pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
That's 33% of their lineup.
Did they all spell them with a K or a C?
One with a C, so he spelled it correctly. The other 2 spelled them with K's, but I won't hold it against them. It's fine. So 2 KADEs and 1 CADE.
Beautiful evening for baseball. Not much wind here, which been a while since we've had a game where didn't have a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing in.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Papers aren't blowing all over the booth here. It's kind of nice.
1 ball, 1 strike. That ball's way off the plate. Deepest he's gone in the count so far. 2 balls, 1 strike to Estrada. The pitcher Dobbs waits on deck. Pitch up. And it's a 3-1 count.
We don't have a gun in here, but he's throwing pretty.
He's got good
pretty
velo.
Yeah.
Got good movement on his pitches.
That's a great fastball right there. Tied under the hands. Blew it by him. Good pitch.
Wells will drop back now with 2 strikes at third base. So we'll Lara at first. Full count to Estrada. Asks for time.
Ooh, aggressive time call by the umpire. I like that. Leave no doubt. Goodness. Oh, that's pretty good. I think he scared Dane Perry a little bit. Dane almost hit the deck.
Payoff pitch on its way. And
Great
nothing
pitch.
but gas, yeah.
Woo!
So the timeout didn't help him any, just prolonged the inevitable, and it was a strikeout swinging. And it's a 1-2-3 first inning for Landon Collins. We'll head to the bottom half. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Freshman second baseman, number 17, Ryan Chisholm.
Welcome back. Joe Hollier along with Jennifer Hollier, Cade and Ellie Lyko, our QA and tonight, Chuck Licata. And Ryan Chisholm will lead it off for the Mustangs. Chisholm, freshman, hitting .225 on the year. We had some averages take a pretty good hit with only 5 hits against Santa Fe. Chisholm went from .243 to .225 in that game. I think only one Mustang actually increased his batting average, and that was Justin Holcomb, who had a couple of hits in that game. Two of the 5.
Well, I tell you, this pitcher, Caden Dobbs, he is the real deal, folks.
Line to the right field, slicing, and it will land foul.
Not a superimposing presence on the bump there. Stocky on the bottom half. That's where he gets his power from. He's got that turquoise glove and the eyeglasses. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Case Meyer, as Ellie brought up.
Had a one-run game last year, Cade, against this kid, and it wasn't until the last inning the Mustangs pushed a run across, and then I think Piercy hit a bomb in that game and kind of broke it open. Lined and snagged by the shortstop.
Shades of Jeremy Pena the other night for the Astros. He got up for that. That was a great play to start the game for the Wildcats. That ball was smashed.
Blame you for that, Cade.
Now batting senior backstop, number 1, Dane Perry.
That shortstop could not field. He's you know what in warm-ups, and Cade pointed it out, and first thing he does is take a hit away from Chisholm.
Yeah, he had a rough go in and out. He must have made 4 or 5 errors, but he made up for it with that play right there. That was a gold star variety,
All right,
let me tell you.
do it when it counts. Here's Perry, takes the ball high and outside. Dane hitting 372. His average dropped from 400 after that Santa Fe game. Popped up and playable. Third baseman's
big league pop.
Calling for it. It
Goodness.
finally came down, and there's 2 away.
Way up there.
Now batting junior shortstop, number 5, Dawson Henson.
Here's the Baylor commit, Dawson Henson. Dawson hitting 386.
Well, I tell you, Cade pitches quick, doesn't he?
Does not waste any time.
He does not. Watching him warm up, 3 fantastic pitches. Fastball, A+, slider, A+ changeup.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. All right, Cade, I'll give it back to
We
you.
watched it. We saw it.
It says an error on the shortstop, be E6. We'll see how Ellie handles this.
Number 2, Caden Wells.
It was hit hard, but right at him. Here's Caden Wells. Caden hitting 341. Henson is a threat to run. Good breaking ball in there for a strike. Wells just couldn't pull the trigger. That was a waist high. That was a good one to go after.
Yeah, that was kind of a
There he goes.
sweeping
Another
into the zone.
breaking ball. Oh,
Well,
well,
that's not what you
I'm
want
not sure what was going on there. He went halfway and stopped.
I don't know if he stumbled or what, but
All right, so
didn't work out.
Wells will lead it off as Dawson gets thrown out. But go down to as a 2-6 put out, and it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning anyway, even with the error. So Caden Wells will lead off next time for the Mustangs, but we're through 1 with no score here at Bobby Black Field. Back after this, you're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Cade Dobbs to lead off top of the second for Angleton.
lefty on lefty matchup here.
Hit hard right at Chisholm.
Good job, Chisholm.
Throw across, and there's 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah, good job charging that baseball, playing the ball, not let it play him there. That was well done.
I've been impressed with his defense. He his baseball IQ as a fielder is extremely good.
Yeah, he's only going to get better. What a freshman, 14 years old or so? 15?
15.
15 probably, yeah.
Line foul, out of play. This is the first baseman, Justin Mintz. Ooh, wow. Nice movement on that pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, slider down there. Had him swinging right over the top. I can throw him anything he wants. 0-2 count.
Tried an outside curveball, didn't come around enough.
Yeah, the one before that was kind of a slower version. That one was a little zippier. Tried to backdoor it there. Just stayed out.
That one came around and got him, though.
Fantastic
Yeah.
pitch. Wow. Wow, that was really good.
Second strikeout for Collins.
Now batting the DH number 11, JT Buchanan.
Shout out to our scorekeeper tonight. She had some tough volleyball games today. Man, still get here on time.
She was on fire, y'all.
She may, I don't know, she's a little worried about getting through this contest here unscathed. I think she has hit the wall, but we'll see. She was perfect in the last home game.
Yeah. It was an early morning. We started at 5 this morning and hit the road about 5:45.
Collins just dealing this.
Yeah, man.
Man, I'm telling you, we might make reservations for round 7 tonight. The way this game's going.
But where are those reservations going to be,
Well,
Joe?
you know, that's that Ellie. It takes her about 3 or 4 innings to come up with a decision.
Good pitch.
Ah, man, came up at him with the same little breaking ball on the outside, back-to-back strikeouts, and this is kind of what we talked about, having a pitching duel, and that we're well on our way to seeing it. Still no score. Back with the Mustangs half of the inning. After this, you're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Welcome back. Joe and Jennifer Hall, you're here. Jay, we need a nickname. Cade and Ellie Lyko over there. And Chuck Licata in the studio, QAing for us tonight. Thank you, Chuck. Caden Wells was in the box when Dawson Henson got thrown out stealing, and they started him off with another curveball. This one, though, does break inside for a ball.
So Landon starts the first inning with a 10-pitch inning. Cade comes in, says, I see you one better with a 9-pitch inning, and then Landon goes out and throws an 8-pitch inning. So let's see what we're going on here.
He's only got 5 left here and no outs. Ball comes back to the catcher and makes the catch off the net. Actually saw an umpire call a guy out for doing that once. It took me forever to convince him that was wrong. Hit to the right side and through.
Had a boy. Hit it where it's pitched.
Caden going the other way, and it's the first hit of the ball game.
Senior center fielder number 11, Lane Vegas.
Brings up the center fielder, Lane Vegas. Vegas hitting .277. Down from .295 at the Santa Fe game. Ooh, just missing on the outside. Dobbs wanted the call. Not blazing speed at first, but Wells has gotten faster. He is probably not a threat to run here unless it's a hit and run. Little off-speed changeup for a strike, 1-1.
Wondering if he gives him a strike and then says, all right, now we're going to move him over. What do you think? Yay, nay?
I think it looks like he's swinging.
Looks like it. Good idea there by Dobbs to check the runner at first, see if they tip their hat at the plate at all. No movement by Vegas.
Third baseman even with the bag. And again, apologies for the view that you get that you don't get to see. Oh, double play ball hit to the shortstop. 6-4, and he'll beat it out at first base.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
So Vegas will reach via the fielder's choice, and there's one away for Justin Holcomb. Holcomb hitting .391. Finley May Hollier checking in the booth.
Hello, Finley.
Hi, Finley May. Good to see you, sweet girl.
Oh, good pitch.
Tell him to close the door, baby. Ooh, bust him inside. Well, it was good to see her. Last time I saw Finley, she told me I was old. Those granddaughters, the honesty.
Out of the mouths of babes, right? They tell it like they see it.
Yeah, thank you, dear.
It's really white.
Yeah, she was talking about my goatee. She goes, Coach, your beard is really white. You're old. Thank you, honey. I asked her who made this mess in the playroom. I thought she was going to throw her cousin under the bus. She said, me and my cousin.
Well,
but you know, when you have no fear of any kind of reparations coming, you know, she knows grandma and grandpa are not going to ever say anything, so she just tells the truth. That ball pitches up. Good at bat by Holcomb.
Good patient at bat. I'd like to see that. Not pressing right there.
Mustangs with their first runner in scoring position. And here comes another left-handed hitter, Matt Lara. Lara hitting .362. Holcomb leads this squad in batting average at .391. That will stay the same as he walks to first base.
Yeah, definitely want to try to get something done here. 2 runners on, 1 out.
Curveball ripped up the middle. We might get a run out of this. Benny's got the windmill going.
It's by him,
It
Joe.
goes by him. We're going to get 2 runs out of this. Lara thinking about 3. He'll stop at second. And it'll be a 2 RBI single with an error as the center fielder ran past that ball.
Yeah, he went to stop, plant his feet to field it, and his feet just went out from under him. And the ball went right by him all the way to the wall.
Holcomb and Vegas come all the way around to score, and those are 2 huge runs against a very good pitcher.
You can't say that enough. Huge runs early in the game against Cade Dobbs. And that's some well-struck balls.
Yeah, that ball was
even the ground ball to short earlier, the line drive to short that he caught. I mean, those 2 balls right there, the single to right and then that one, single to center.
It was a good breaking ball to Lara, but he must have been looking for it. And it was out over the plate, and nice catch. Watch that they missed that ball out in center field. I was watching the run come around, watching Benny.
Yeah, he just, the outfield obviously doesn't get tarped, and you wonder if that's going to play an important part in the game, and it shows itself early here. He tried to charge that baseball on the ground and went to plant his feet as he approached the ball, and it just slid right out from under him. Ball went straight by him, and right fielder had to come all the way from right to the center field wall to get that baseball.
Jackson Black down in the count, 1-2. Currently hitting .379. Got a good fastball. Got a piece of it. McGuire looks a little bit like the guy, kid that led off for us last year, Peyton Adams.
In stature, build?
Everything. Stature, build, facial expressions.
Peyton of UTSA.
Hadn't played much at UTC. Oh, man, big lead over there.
They've got a really pretty good squad. I think they're stacked. They've got some older, kids on that team as well, and they're pretty solid.
I think they took a few from A&M earlier this season. Isn't that right? Didn't they beat A&M a few times?
Hey, I'm going to pretend like there was something wrong with my headset, and we're just going to talk Mustang baseball.
I think that's what set them on their slide, knocked them out of the top 25. Ooh, man, up and in.
Ooh, yikes.
With 2 outs.
That was definitely a try to catch him sleeping bunt for a hit variety there. But
it turned into a self-preservation.
Yeah. Get out of the way. Yikes.
Dobbs definitely did not pitch under 8 pitches this inning.
No, this will be pitch number 20 of the inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm sorry, 21 of the inning. Whew. He's at 30 now.
A pitch to hit. 0-2 to McGuire. Chisholm on deck. Good pitch down.
It's a great location. 0-2. Just threw one down the zone. Go a little bit further down, a little bit further out. See if you can get him to swing over the top there.
2 outs, runner at second. Ooh, what
good
dog.
Lord have mercy.
We almost needed a new freshman second baseman.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Super late, just kind of defensive foul one off swing there, and it almost caught Chisholm on the on-deck circle. That was really close. Again, good job by Landon McGuire here. Fouling off tough pitches.
Stayed on that pitch. Didn't try to pull it.
I love to see that. He knows they're close enough. He knows you're not going to do much with him, but he's letting that ball travel and fouling it off. Hopefully he can get a mistake over the plate.
Fastball rolled over, foul. Well, I can tell you, I know McGuire and Wells both took extra batting practice today.
Well, it paid off for Wells. Let's see what happens here. So far, so good.
Yeah, Wells is 1 for 1, and McGuire is already having a good at bat. Making Hobbs work. Dobbs taking a little too long on that one.
Real good 2-strike approach here by Landon. He is up in the box, up toeing the line. He is taking that. Make sure he gets that coverage and kind of taking that plate away. See what Dobbs does here if he tries to come in. Nope, stays away.
Slider away. Great stop there by the catcher. That pitch was way over in the right-hander's batter's box. Two-two. Fastball up. And a couple of strikeouts swinging to end the inning, but some damage done. A leadoff single by Caden Wells, and then a big hit by Matt Lara brings Vegas and Holcomb around. The Mustangs jump on top, 2-0. We head to the third. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. I want to take a quick moment just to recognize a couple of great Mustang fans that we lost this year. Hunter Harris was just a good friend of mine, a good friend of a lot of people, and he passed away. His son played ball here. I actually got to coach. I know I'm old. I actually got to coach Hunter when he was a young man, and just an outstanding person, and a big loss to Friendswood. And then
beloved community member here. Did so much for this community.
Ground ball to short, fielded clean, thrown across the body is Dawson, and there's one away. And then the other one you want to mention here recently was Rafon Sr. He's one of the best, and just condolences to the Griffon family. Mark, of course, the principal here at Friendswood, and Anita and Robert Jr. The Griffons were old-time Friendswood, been here forever, and that guy was the leader of them all. Just wanted to shout out to them and their families, and know that we miss them and think about them as two of the great Friendswood fans that we've had here in Friendswood. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Owen. Oh, got a piece of Dane. Dane's going to walk that off like it was nothing.
Yeah. Fell right back into his gut. That one smarts a little bit.
This is the catcher, Gavin Bronner. Gavin showing good sportsmanship there. Like, sorry, buddy, did not mean to do that to you. Trust me, I'd much rather would have hit it the other way.
Yeah, well, one catch.
Just like that. But snagged over there and taken away.
Let's go.
Caden Wells.
Let's go.
Wells climbed the ladder on that one. Unfortunately, I think he's out of your viewing range, but it was a nice snag by Wells at third. So again, this, because we are so close to home plate, this is your view. I mean, you can either see third base or you can see first base. And since we have more plays made at first, this is the way we have to set it up. 2 outs, nobody on. Gas from Collins there.
Yeah, he's really pitching well.
First time through the order still. And he's ahead in the count, 1-2.
That was only the 9th pitch of the inning, so next pitch will be pitch number 28 in the game for Collins. Already with 2 outs in the third.
Grounded towards Wells. Long throw. Man, nice.
Good arm.
Man.
Wow.
It was a slow hit ball. So Wells had to kind of crank it up, and still got him by a couple of steps.
Yeah, you heard me say come get it. I thought he was sitting back on his heels too long, but he knew what he had in his arsenal there, that cannon of a right arm, and he just threw a dart over to first.
9 in a row retired by Collins. And we'll head to the bottom half of the inning. The Mustangs still lead at 2-0. Watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
17, Ryan Chisholm.
Chisholm to lead it off here in the third. Lined out to shortstop. First time up. Hit the ball good, just got a hit taken away from him.
Yeah, really did. Great play by the shortstop there to rob him. If you're Ryan Chisholm, you don't change a thing. Square it up.
Breaking ball fouled off towards the football stadium. Light breeze left to right at the moment. Busts him inside. Yeah, Chuck Licata agreeing with Finley that I am old. Thanks a lot, Chuck.
Chuck's a little salty today.
He is salty today.
He told me before the game, stop whining. Funny.
Another ball hit pretty well, but right at the center fielder.
Yeah, easy play for the center fielder there. Had him played well.
Next up, your Mustangs, senior catcher, number 1, Dane Perry.
Here's Dane Perry.
Next pitch will be pitch number 40 for Dobbs in the game here in the bottom of the third.
Good breaking ball. Just catches the inside corner. Thought it was a pretty good take by Dane.
Yeah, 100%.
Fastball hit again a mile high. Dane's just dropping his bat a little bit. And the left fielder will come in and make the catch.
Yeah, 2 towering pop-ups by Dane in a row. Like to get on top of that a little more.
Now batting junior shortstop, number 5, Dawson Henson.
Henson reached on an error in the first and then was caught stealing to end that inning. Hit the ball hard. Like to see Mustangs get a couple on here just to give Collins a rest, but Dobbs is working fast and has Henson down 0-2. Went down and got it, golfed it towards left center, and it's going to be an easy fly out. So 3 flyouts in the inning, and it's a 1-2-3 third for the Mustangs. We will head to the fourth. Mustangs lead it 2-0. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Top of the order. Due up for the Wildcats. It's Emilio Conchata, the shortstop. Flew out to center field. This one line, and there's the first base hit of the game for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just a little blooper over the first baseman, but sometimes that's all you need to get something going. So let's see if Landon can adjust here.
Collins had retired the side through the first 3 innings. And that's the first, not only the first hit, but the first base runner for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Collins been very efficient. That was only pitch number 29 in the game.
Nick Jackson grounded out to Wells his first time up. So good speed at first and good speed in the box.
Great pitch.
Changeup? I mean, it broke down.
Yeah, it had a little movement on it.
Late movement. Good. Be tough to get a double play out of this duo, but it would be nice. Grounded to Wells. 5, 4, and there's the speed at first.
But still, great job getting the lead runner there at second base.
Yep.
Wasn't all that sharply hit to the hot corner there, but good job making sure one. Good footwork on the bag at second by Ryan Chisholm there to make it somewhat of a possibility at first. But
then he's asking for interference at second base.
That's smart. Why not?
Did he slide?
I didn't see. We might have to go to instant replay.
I was following the baseball.
Yep, same. Nothing caught my eye as egregious. Just to the naked eye watching the play happen.
I mean, the rule is you have to get down, you have to slide.
Yeah, there we go. He pointed to second and said safe. I said, wait a minute. No, he was definitely out.
All right.
So here we go.
Benny's getting an explanation from the home plate umpire. And it's his call. So we've had some issues with umpires that are too old. This one may be too young.
Well, they've apparently scouted Angleton well. They know of the speed at first. Trying to keep him honest over there.
Cade Estrada, the third baseman, will step in against Collin. A little hit and run.
Not a bad idea. A lot happening in this inning already for only 3 pitches being thrown. That was only the third pitch of the inning.
Yeah, third batter of the inning. Good fastball just off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Great location there. But yeah, he had a first pitch single and then a first pitch ground ball to third.
Quick, that was a quick move to home.
Yeah.
Good job by Collins changing his tempo. He's going to throw over again.
Not a bad idea. They just showed you the hit and run, so might as well try to catch him leaning. Change your tempo up. Good job by Landon Collins here. That's good. Good job.
Come on, Blue.
Batter got time, but
sorry.
Landon finished his delivery.
That's why I do this, Jennifer. It keeps me from doing that. Hell, Ellie's in here laughing. It makes me mad. You don't have to give the guy time, especially when the pitcher's already in it, started his motion. And Angleton's and again, Collins is throwing such a good game. That's all they're trying to do. They're trying to break his rhythm.
Yeah, pitching a gym currently. This will be pitch number 34.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great slider.
Wow, great job getting a piece of that.
Yeah. He got tied up. It got in under his hands, and somehow he dropped the end cap to that ball. I'm not even sure how that happened, and nubbed it out to the right side there toward first base dugout.
Look, I know you got 2 strikes on you, but we need to get this guy to second base. So either take a pitch or put it in play.
Well, I doubt you're taking a pitch with 2 strikes.
He may, just to let this guy steal, because
you'd be giving up that second out. It's also important. So
50-50 shot, right?
Yeah, sure.
Take it. Hey, that's for time. That a boy.
Oh,
good job, Blue.
Yeah, didn't give it to him.
Good job, Blue. Dane's taking a couple of shots.
That one right off the hockey mask there. What are we doing now?
Do you have what? A trainer? They wanted to check Dane for concussion protocol.
Well, I mean, I guess we can, understand the precaution, right? Concussions are a big deal. Certainly over the last decade or so, they've become a. Okay. Well, hey,
wow. All right.
Don't shake your head, Dane. They're just trying to protect you, son. Making sure you're good. Get you a little breather.
Good job, Blue.
There you go.
Hey,
Way to make up for it. Good job, Joe.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Collins, long look.
Good pitch.
Foul back. Wow.
Man, he is throwing well, Joe.
He is.
Really throwing well.
Strada struck out to end the first inning. Trying to remember what he got him on. I think it was gas.
Yeah, I believe you're right. He went to it there.
Full count gas, wasn't it?
I think so. But this needs to be probably, yeah. There it is. There it is. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Wow,
Dave.
that was close.
I love it.
That was close at first. Another strikeout for out number 2.
Now batting the pitcher number 7, Cade.
4th strikeout for Collins. And it brings up the pitcher Dobbs. Dobbs hit the ball sharply, but right at Chisholm in the second inning. So now you got to figure he's really going at some point. Pitch up and in for ball 1.
Yeah, you got to think they'd want to get him in scoring position here. If nothing else, you end the inning and you still got your cleanup guy to start the next inning. So,
right.
Good move by Landon there to check him, keep him honest over there. And with the left-handed batter in the box, even more likely. Just for the nature of the right-handed throwing catcher back there, kind of got a guy in his way.
Been getting some emails recently from Encarnacion on Blake pitching in Nebraska, and he's doing extremely well up there.
Man, that's great to hear.
Guys hitting 94 to 96 on the gun, and just, for a freshman to go in and pitch and do well, it's awesome.
It is. And that's some high-level baseball, too. It's not just any old ball club. I mean, you're talking about pitching for Nebraska as a freshman. That's a big deal.
Fouled off. And, Blake's 6'4", 210. He's a big dude. And growing up, he was a middle infielder. Right. He didn't pitch. He didn't start pitching till late. And
he grew a lot in high school. I mean,
Yep.
I remember him coming in as a freshman. He wasn't that imposing of a player, but his junior and senior year, you could really tell he was growing. Great pitch. Wow. Just froze him.
yeah,
Man.
Cade just turned and started heading to the dugout. He knew it. So Wildcats do get a runner, but they don't get any further than first base as Collins continues to dominate on the mound. Mustangs lead this one 2-0. We will head to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Caden Wells.
Caden Wells will lead off for the Mustangs. He is 1 for 1 tonight.
Yep. Nice hit it where it's pitched. Ground ball through the right side for a single. His first time up.
Got a 90-mile-an-hour fastball from Dobbs for strike one. Breaking pitch, fouled it off. Would have been a strike either way, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he works quick. I tell you.
Yeah, he does.
That
man.
last inning, he had a labored second, but in the third, he only threw 8 pitches, so he's right back where he needed to be. This will be pitch number 47.
Pitch off the plate, doesn't miss much.
Wow.
Good take by Wells.
Risky take by Wells. That was really close. But that's why he's out there, and I'm back here.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball fouled away. That pitch is out over the plate.
That one is one you can do some damage with. He just let that get a little deep on him and ended up fouling off to the right side. I don't think he recognized it super early, but it was definitely spinning there. It's just kind of hanging.
Fastball, check swing, and no call at first. Runs the count full.
That's a good call.
My lone walk-off home run was on a breaking ball that did that, right? And I remember going through the lineup afterwards, the catcher saying to me, "That's what you're supposed to do with that pitch." like
Woo, man.
little makeup call there, maybe.
I don't know about that one.
That pitch is off the plate.
Now batting senior center fielder number 11, Lane Vegas.
Lane up on the chalk in the right side and takes ball one. Yeah, that could have gone either way. Looked off the plate. Umpire may have been convinced from the crowd
that he swung at the
earlier,
pitch.
right?
Yeah. I think it was the right call. The no swing call. That one was borderline, but umpires are doing the best they can do, just like any of us, Joe. So
third strikeout for
call.
Dobbs. And talk about going down and getting a pitch. 1-2 to Vegas. Vegas reached on a fielder's choice and then scored on the error out in center field by the Wildcats. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Mustangs. No runs on 1 hit. Oh, first, that's playable? Thought that was way out. Man, that's a tough break for Vegas. Pop out to the first baseman, they're 2 away.
Now batting senior left fielder, number 12, Justin Holcomb.
So the difference of an inning, Wells leading off with a single in the second, Mustangs score 2, and strikeout looking to lead off the 4th, and Mustangs in danger of going down in order. Fastball in there for a strike.
That's good. Good take, up and away fastball.
Holcomb walked and scored. Funny how those walks always come back to haunt you. And quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, if I'm Holcomb, I might just call time right here and step out and take a breather. Dobbs is pitching quick.
Try to get him chase the slider out. Hit hard right at the shortstop, and he'll field it cleanly. So tough break for Holcomb, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for Dobbs and the Wildcats. And Landon Collins in control of this game for the Mustangs thus far. He leads 2-0 as we head to the magical 5th inning right here at Bobby Black Field. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Justin Mintz.
Well, here we are, folks, 5th inning. Ellie says she knows where we're going to eat. And it is?
Good vibes.
Oh, she threw out good vibes.
Good vibes.
We haven't been there in a while.
I did not get that right.
I did not see that coming.
I was going to guess Ocean Sushi, so good vibes. Good choice, Ellie. I like it.
Justin Mintz, the first baseman, stepping in against Collins, takes a strike.
Collins picking up right where he left off, just pounding the zone.
Collins pitches out of the stretch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2.
He is locked in. Y'all, this kid is dealing.
Mintz struck out looking back in the 2nd inning.
Ooh, I like that.
Fastball away, just misses.
Quick little sidestep, kind of changed it up a little bit.
I think he backdoored him with a curveball, didn't he? 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yes, sir. But I like how he changed. You see, he's got that high leg kick normally, but had him 0-2, and instead of going to that high leg kick, went to that quick sidestep with that fastball and really caught him off guard. It just barely missed off the outside corner, but it's a good pitch.
Slow roller.
Ooh,
Let it go foul.
Yeah.
That is a good job by Wells over there. That would have been a tough play.
Yeah, I don't think you have a chance if that comes down fair, but had a lot of English on it. Spun foul.
No cheapies. Joe Hollier along with Jennifer Hollier, Cade Lyko, and daughter Ellie. And Chuck back in the studio. Mr. Licata.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why the umpire's telling me he has to step off. He doesn't have to step off. You just can't come to the plate until you're ready. but okay.
2-2 count.
Yeah, good job, Dane.
Dane
Hold on
Perry
to that tip.
coming up with the ball, even though it was tipped. And there's one away here in the 5th. 6th strikeout of the game for Landon Collins. Here's Buchanan, the DH. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Just misses off the outside.
This will be pitch number 50 from Collins.
Wind has
Here in the
picked up
top
a
of
little
the 5th.
bit. Sorry.
Go ahead.
What pitch again? Sorry.
That's pitch number 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's efficient.
Yes, sir.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Buchanan. Fastball just misses low.
You know
Woo, Collins thought he had him.
No, it didn't.
Wow.
He didn't get the call, but that was a great pitch.
That would look really good. Dane said it was a little bit low.
Okay. We'll trust him.
2-2.
Oh,
That one
phenomenal.
was by him. Strikeout number 7.
Phenomenal.
Back-to-back strikeouts, both swinging here in the 5th. Here's Owen Parlipiano, center fielder, 0 for 1.
I don't know if that last pitch was a change or a two-seamer, but it worked off the plate and just that was a fantastic
Looked like a
pitch.
two-seamer away. Had good velocity on it. There,
That's the
there
same
it is
pitch,
again.
yeah.
Yep.
I think you're right. I think it's that two-seam with late run, and it's out off the end of their barrels. That's a great pitch. Looks like it's going to be in one spot, and they start that swing and commit to it, and it's got good lateral run on it.
Yeah, Gavin Bronner, the catcher, is the only one that's really struck a ball hard. And fortunately for him, Wells took a hit away from him. And on the hands and fouled away. And he's quickly in a hole, 0-2.
I'd like to see the strikeout here. Just get it done with this pitch. Have an even 11 pitches per inning at 55 pitches for the game. That'd be pretty sweet.
Breaking ball, lifted, foul.
Way to burst my bubble. That's all right.
Hey, if wishes were horses, we'd all take a ride.
Tell me you just came up with that.
Granatard's Law, one hopper right to him, and he'll take it himself. And that will end the 5th inning. You know, I throw something at you every now and then, man.
Yep.
What did I throw at Ellie today? Asked her if her ears were burning. She never heard that before.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about her. All right, Mustangs heading to the bottom of the 5th. Need to add a couple more here. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
for your Mustangs, senior first baseman, number 24, Matt Lara.
Well, here's your Mustang hero so far, Matt Lara,
Yeah, boy.
with a big base hit to drive in a couple of runs in the second inning. He'll lead it off here in the bottom of the fifth. Lara hitting over 362.
All the Lara boys played ball over the years. I was fortunate enough to be able to coach his older brother Andrew for a little bit, and then I think there was Sammy and Matt.
Who was the best?
You know, I didn't see a lot of the younger ones.
You know those younger ones?
Andrew was pretty dang good. He was a good ball player. I think he liked basketball more than anything, but
those young ones have such an advantage having an older brother.
oh, absolutely.
And on the hands,
That'll
and it's
start
0-2. And give Dobbs credit. You're not ever seeing the same pitch back to back.
Same arm slot, different pitches, different angles, different velocities. That's what makes him so effective. It's hard to pick up.
Ooh, wow,
Yeah.
just missed.
Ooh.
I noticed he hadn't thrown the curveball to him, which is what Lara smoked
Yep.
for a base hit.
Right.
Is yet to throw that pitch. Just got a piece of it. Slow roller. Lara's going to have to hurry, and they're going to get him by a couple of steps at first, and there's one away.
Now batting junior right fielder, number 26, Jackson Black.
Nine in a row retired by Cade Dobbs.
We've had about enough of that. See what you can do here, Jackson Black. Come on, kid.
Jackson Black struck out back in the second. McGuire waits on deck. Fast. A little check swing back to the shortstop. A little in between hop. And they're going to get him. Man, Jack's got to be going, God, if I'd have just
Swung,
gone ahead
right.
and
Just
swung that bat.
Next up, your Mustang junior DH, number 3, Landon McGuire.
A couple of ground outs to short. And 2 quick outs for the Mustangs here in the fifth. Brings up the DH McGuire.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. There's nothing more frustrating than as a hitter when you check swing and you actually find the barrel and you think to yourself, gosh, if I just would have committed to that swing,
I hit a ball so good on a check swing that it went into left field for a single. And I
That's
was
just
like,
because of your brute strength.
well, if I'd have swung, I'm thinking that would have been a home run. I mean, I crushed that ball, right? And then I got picked off first. That was
insult to injury.
that was against Dickinson back when Dickinson was in Friendswood's district. But yeah, insult to injury. You're right. Shouldn't have been on first anyway. That's the way. I'm sure that pitcher looked at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McGuire.
This will be the 9th pitch of the inning. Dobbs, pitch number 68. About to come out of the lefty's hand. There it is.
There it
That's
is.
a good one.
Struck McGuire out for the second time. Both swinging, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. We will head to the 6th. Mustangs clinging to a 2-run lead. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
6, Gavin Braun.
Gavin Bronner, the catcher, to lead it off for the Wildcats. Here in the top of the 6th. Dan Glugger checking in again. Danny checking in from Pearland, Texas. I said, where are you calling from? He said, starts with a P. I said, Pearland? He said, no, Prison.
Oh. Oh, where was that pitch? Goodness.
Wow.
Okay. 1
ball, no strikes to Bronner.
Poughkeepsie. Maybe it was Poughkeepsie.
Pitch down and in for a strike. Bronner put a good swing on Collins his first time up. Grounded hard. That'd be a nice backhand. Nope, not going to be able to get it.
Boy, he stayed with it and made it awfully close. Good job by Caden to just stay with that ball. Tough backhand. Bobbled it.
It'll be an error on Wells. It's a play he knows he makes 9 times out of 10.
Now back to second baseman number 12, Isaiah Brooks.
First error on the Mustangs. 2 hits, 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error for the Mustangs. No runs on 1 hit and 1 error for the Wildcats. It's going to bring up Isaiah Brooks, the second baseman. Grounded to Wells his first time up.
Be interesting to see what they do here. Top of 6, chasing 2 runs. If they try any sort of small ball here, or they just try to
he's
keep it rolling.
Kind of acting like he might put one down.
Thinking.
Wells in on the grass. Yep, showing bunt. I'll take an out. Now pulls back, swings through. Dane's throw is high. Good throw would have had him.
Yep.
You get that down, even if you skip it, you'd have him. You'd have had him dead.
Yep.
Tough break there.
So they got the result they wanted. They tried a little slash play there and
help your guy get over.
Yep, and he got there anyways and didn't give up an out, and still got your man at the plate. Yeah, Dane would like to have that one back. He just kind of rushed his throw a little bit. He actually had more time to set his feet and make a good downhill throw, but that happens.
I mean, Gavin can run. He's as a catcher, but it was a hit and run, and they had him had the throw been online. Wildcats with a runner at second and nobody out. Trying to get back in this game.
Little feigned wheel move there from Landon, just to keep him honest out there a second.
Hit pretty well to right field, going back and under it and making the catch in right field. They go smart, going back and tagging. So they do move the runner over. Now Jackson Black was able to run that thing down.
Now back at shortstop number 3, Emilio Conchola.
Yeah, Jackson Black, good read on that ball. I didn't think it was as deep as it was off the bat, but he read it perfectly. He got behind it. He just, good job, like you said, by the base runner there to tag up. He was pretty deep in right field. No chance of gunning him down there.
So with a 2-run lead, infield is just in on the corners only.
Yep. Playing back, playing the angles, trying to get the out here. The out's more important at this point in the game.
Emilio Conchada, the shortstop, trying to get that run home from third. He'll lift it up. Playable, maybe.
Stay with it.
Yeah, attaboy. What a play by Peyton Wells. He goes over the rail into the Friendswood dugout and makes the catch, and is going to get an argument from home plate from third base coach. Not sure what that's going to be about, but
I'm not sure either. Nothing to talk about there. That's just a great athletic play and a huge play. Talk about picking up your pitcher. That is a huge out with the first run for the Wildcats 90 feet away. Great job.
Well, here's Nick Jackson. Here's the problem with Nick. He puts the ball in play. You're going to have to have to hurry if it's on the ground.
Oh, great pitch.
Wow, breaking ball.
Pulled the string right there. That was sweet.
Jackson is grounded out and hit into a fielder's choice. He's choked up on the bat just trying to put the ball in play. Another breaking ball of beauty, and it's 0-2.
Man, I tell you, this kid,
Collins.
I can't say enough of how he's pitching. This is only the 8th pitch of the inning, and we were 2 outs and a runner on third. I mean, he's just lighting up the zone, and the Wildcats know it, and they're trying to get something done against him, and they just can't. This is phenomenal.
Up fastball here.
I would.
Ooh.
Oh, my. He didn't get the call because Dane wanted it up, and the ball came in low, but that was a good pitch, y'all. That was pitch number 65 for Collins.
He was looking curved and got heat, and it froze him, but did not get the home plate call. The 1-2. No, pitch tails, and it's 2-2.
That dugout's ready to erupt. They want this big strikeout here. They know how big this out is. Leaving that man over at third.
Breaking ball doesn't come around, and the count goes full. So Nick Jackson in there.
You know, I like it. I like the way he's approaching this at bat, the way he's pitching him. He got him down 0-2 early. He's not giving in. He's not getting him something to hit. Now he's going to come right at him. There it is. Good job. Jackson coming around that ball, but I like that approach. Away, 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 try to get him to fish, and then come back in hard with the fastball.
Man, if you got one more good breaking ball in the outside corner,
absolutely,
now's the time for it.
This is it right here. That you couldn't have said it any better, Joe. That's the pitch you want to throw right here.
Grounded to the right side. It's tough play for Chisholm. He gets to it. They throw across in time.
Boy.
Great play by the freshman to keep it where it is. The 4-3 put out. And we head to the 7th. Mustangs 2, Wildcats nothing. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Well, I'll tell you what, that play Chisholm made just kind of, you know what it made me feel like, Cade? It just gave me good vibes, that play Chisholm made.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
Speaking of, that's who's leading this thing off. They're in the bottom of the 6th.
Dobbs still on the bump. That was pitch number 69 of the game.
Lined off the glove and knocked it down. Backhanded by the shortstop. But Chisholm will. I think they got it. No.
That was a really close play.
Wow, that was close.
I think you'd probably get an argument either way. I think the call is correct. Dobbs just got enough of that liner.
Well, it's a base hit either way.
Senior catcher number 1, Dane Perry.
And it was going to be a base hit had Dobbs not gotten a glove on it because it was going to head into center field.
Right.
But it is only the second time the Mustangs have had a leadoff guy on.
I'm feeling it right here, Joe. He's been under 2 of them, big league pop-ups here. I'm thinking Dane makes an adjustment right here, and he barrels one.
Yeah, Dobbs needed that call right there, didn't get it.
He did.
Yeah, Dane's been under a couple of pitches.
But he's seen it well. He's just missing them.
A couple of major league fly balls. God, double play ball, shortstop. Oh, he throws high. It's going in the dugout. That may put Dane at second. Yep. So not a bad way to end a tailor-made double play ball with an out and a runner at second.
Yeah. That the shortstop there, he's got a good skill set, but I watched him in warm-ups, and I think the game.
Now batting junior shortstop number 5, Dawson Henson.
I think the game just speeds up on him a little bit. He'll learn.
It's an error.
That you can be quick and not be rushed, right? So I think he was trying to be quick, but he's trying to rush himself, and he just airmailed that one. But
well, he's got a couple errors in this game, so after taking a hit away from somebody, you're right, he has struggled. And here's Dawson Henson. Dawson reached on an error, flew out to left. But it's the first time tonight he has come to the plate with a man in scoring position. Pinch runner for Perry, I believe, is Crow.
yeah, Caden Crow, number 14.
Okay, Caden Crow.
Yep.
Running for the catcher.
Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I didn't catch it. Should have announced him out there, but my apologies to Caden Crow.
There's still time. You do it next pitch.
Nah.
And everybody got, wow, that guy's good.
Seriously doubt that. This knucklehead. He's been in there for 3 pitches already.
Ooh, man.
More like that.
Dawson trying to yak one out of here on a 2-0 count. Comes up empty.
I like it. 2-0. Commit. Come out of your shoes.
Hit in the hole.
Might be too hard.
Throw
Sending him
is
anyways.
offline, and good job by Benny. Sending the runner. A good throw. May have had him, but it was offline.
Oh, boy, Caden.
Caden Crow got a good jump. Because, at second, when you get that ground ball, you got to make sure it's through, right? And he knew immediately.
Third baseman number 2, Caden Wells.
So a big third run,
Yeah,
an
that is
RBI single for Dawson Henson.
Not trying to do too much. Got one he could drive. Just pounded it through that 5.5 hole there.
Brings up the third baseman, Caden Wells. Wells 1 for 2. Ooh, man, where is that?
I guess a little up because it was right down the middle. So maybe a little out of the top of the zone. Next pitch will be pitch number 78 for Dobbs. Like it. I like it.
Little hit and run for the Mustangs. Wells a good guy to do that with. Good speed at first and guy that can handle the bat at the plate. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Mustangs.
Ooh, wow. That's late. Wow.
It was a late.
Hey, Astros on the board. Jeremy Pena homers on a line drive to left field. Bottom 5. 1-0 Astros over the Mets.
Good deal. We're going to need more. Good pitch on the outside corner. Big hole on the right side. I'm surprised Caden didn't try to punch that last pitch through there.
Ooh, right back at
Man,
me.
that was a hard curve. Curve had some velocity to it. Well,
Let's throw it around, fellas.
Angleton's about
Let's get
ready
the
to
dirt
go
on that
home.
ball,
Head
scuff it up
to
a
the
little bit.
bus, it looks like.
Now he wants another ball. Okay, well, let's. Everybody's confused. I got 2 baseballs. I can only throw one at a time. Blue, what am I doing?
Well, it's ironic. I mean, here's a kid that hadn't been able to not throw a ball all night, and he can't throw it back to the catcher to get a new ball. Like, what? 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wells. 1 out. Yeah. First time he's thrown over.
Yeah, it's definitely a running type count, 1 and 2. You know he's going to try to go for the K here. Probably some off speed down.
Ooh.
Oh, he did.
That was nearly a balk.
It really was. It was really quick.
I'm not sure he got set on that at all.
He's
out of the way.
He's pumping the ball in his glove as he's preparing to deliver the pitch. I
Like
think
he
that's
doesn't
what,
ever come set. I mean, you got to come
he kind of
set.
does. He kind of does come set, but then before he delivers, he kind of pumps the baseball in and out of his glove a few times.
Oh, they got him.
Well, he's commit. That's 2 base running gas for Dawson in the game. He'd like to forget about those, but.
So second time caught stealing.
Yeah.
And there's 2 outs. Ooh. 3 and 2.
Yeah, those are close. Caden seeing it well. Knows the zone well.
God,
look
dog.
at that.
Well, you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah. Usually does, and that's a second hit to the right side for Caden. That's just good. That's just a good approach and good piece of hitting there.
Now batting for your Mustangs, senior center fielder, number 11, Lane Vegas.
I say I got a text from him earlier in the day if he could come take some swings in the cages. So I knew he had done some extra work. It's funny how that always pays off, right?
Yes, sir. It does tend to work out that way. Everybody can put in the same amount of time at practice. It's what you do outside of practice in the game that matters.
Wells is the
craft.
only Mustang with multiple hits in this game. Popped up. Playable. And there's 3 away. But the Mustangs do get an insurance run with the RBI single from Dawson Henson. They lead this one 3-0 as we head to the top of the 7th. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Very nice. All right, Landon Collins coming back out to try and finish what he started here in the top of the 7th. Sitting on 68 pitches through 6. Just a gem of a game. Let's see what he can do. Picks up right where he left off. The strike down the middle, fouled off to the right side.
Collins has been consistently 88 to 91 tonight on the radar gun. Good movement on all of his pitches. And, yeah, he has it's been a while since somebody's thrown a game like this with this few pitches.
Yeah, this is incredible. That was pitch number 70.
Estrada quickly in a hole 0-2. He has struck out twice tonight.
What a great location. Well, he is just in the zone, man. He can throw any pitch anywhere he wants right now. That was a great spot for that 0-2 pitch. Didn't get him to fish, but that's exactly where you want to throw it. There's another one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-run lead. You want to go after him here. Hit pretty good towards the right center field gap. Long run for Lane Vegas. He'll run it down. There's one away.
Man, just a beat on that from the barrel. Lane Vegas just off on a sprint. He got 0 to top speed and super quick. I don't know. He was moving. That was awesome.
Faster than a jackrabbit with his tail on fire.
Like a jackrabbit with his tail on fire. Right. This guy.
Here's Dobbs back to the mound.
Let's go.
Good defensive play there by Collins. First ball hit back at Collins all night. And there's 2 away.
All right.
Now batting first baseman number 21, Justin Mintz.
Wow.
Looky here, looky here. Pitch number 75 on the way. 2 outs, bottom 9. Landon Collins.
Hobbs.
Just putting on a clinic.
Yeah, he really has. Here's Mintz. Busts him inside for ball 1.
I like that. Good hard fastball in.
Buddy, don't get too comfortable in there.
That's right.
I don't know where it's going, I swear. Line foul out of play.
What do you say, kid? I haven't been able to say it all night. Come on. Do it right here, Landon. End it in style. Let's go.
Wow. That's a nice snag by Dane.
He almost ripped his glove off. He put a little extra mustard on that last pitch, didn't he?
Like he was protecting his mama from... I've never seen him move that fast.
Woo.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul tip straight back off just the tip of the glove.
Mintz
Dane Perry
struck out looking in the second, struck out swinging in the 5th. Two. Got him swinging.
Sir. Let's go.
What a game for Landon Collins.
Woo! Complete game 1 hitter against the Wildcats. Are you kidding me?
Complete 1-hit shutout against the Wildcats. He wins this game 3-0. And ends the night with 8 strikeouts. And gave up only 1 hit
And 2 errors.
and no walks, correct?
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error.
Did not walk a hitter. The lone hit coming from Emilio Conchada leading off the 4th inning. And that was it.
I mean, complete game, 79 pitches, 1 hit, no walks.
The only other runner to reach was the error on Wells. And he made it all the way to third base, and it was 1, 2, 3 after that. I mean, he dominated tonight. And the Mustangs needed it.
Hey, wait till you hear this stat. Not only
the ball strike ratio.
Yes. Are you kidding me? 79 pitches, 60 strikes, 19 balls. You talk about filling up the zone. Kid, have yourself a day, young man. That is one of the best pitched high school games I've seen in a long time. That was phenomenal.
That is a ridiculous ratio. 79 pitches, 60 strikes, only 19 balls. That is insane. What a game for Landon Collins and the Mustangs. Again, weather changed the location from Angleton to here, but so next game we have to play them, we will travel to Angleton and be the visiting team there. But after the tough loss to Santa Fe earlier in the week, Mustangs really needed this one to get back on track.
Here's another stat for you, Joe. 23 batters faced, 20 first pitch strikes. Obviously, when you're throwing 60 and 19 ratio, you're going to have a lot of first pitch strikes. But any way you spin it, any way you dice that performance up by number 21, the junior from Friendswood, Landon Collins, that was a phenomenal effort on the bump tonight, and just what this team needed coming off a tough loss. Unbelievable.
I mean, he absolutely dominated the Wildcats. Wildcats dropped to 9-10-1 and 2-3 in district, while the Mustangs now move to 4-1 and keep a share of first place in District 25A. Wow. All right, we'll take it. Great night all the way around for Friendswood Mustang fans, and we'll leave it there. Be back next week for a couple of more exciting games we hope you join us for. For my partner, Cade Lyko, and his daughter, Ellie, our producer tonight, Jennifer Hollier, and our QA in the studio, Chuck Licata, I'm Joe Hollier. Once again, the Mustangs over the Wildcats, 3-0 here at Bobby Black Field, and we'll take it. Great night all the way around. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.